Good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsy69 on Every Good Name is Taken's channel. How are you doing? It's good to be here. It's something different, and Every Good Name is Taken politely asked me to do something different. So we are going to commentate on this game with Every Good Name is Taken and Gravy for everyone who is in the STB. Every is in the 50B. So it's a Platoon game, and we are going to see both cameras. It's on Canyon, and the STB is a god tank for Canyon, for the Canyon map. The 50B is not so bad. I mean, it's got if they push the middle here, which they are, they're both sitting together. The armor's not the best for I suppose for the Canyon map in the middle here, but what they're going to do is they're going to play absolutely. It's just going to be an insane battle. It really is. So the STB, he's holding this ridgeline here, as you can see. While he's holding the ridgeline there, Every in his 50B is pretty much just getting shots from the tanks to the right that are crossing. So at the moment there is only a couple of tanks around this over the hill, and the Leopard PTA got absolutely ripped apart. So that is now one tank down, and as you can see, Every is releasing his clip into that E100, and as soon as he's on a reload, he is going to back up, and so he's in no danger whatsoever. So now that the Foshes are going around, which is perfect for these two guys in the platoon, because if they was to push, I mean, I don't understand why they didn't push together, the two Foshes. They should have helped this KPF, and they could have just rushed. They could have just rushed the STB. They could have rushed the AMX 50B. And as we know, the 50B is an auto reloader. So if it's on a reload, there's not going to be much Every can do in return. But their team are dying. Their team, it's 3 against 7. There's 3 against 7. But now they're in a really, really good position. The STB is pumping up damage. The AMX 50B is pumping out damage. And now this Foch decides to start rushing. So the AMX 50B, Every takes out one Foch, and then here comes another Foch. And it is a 2 versus 7, by the way. A 2 versus 7. But the enemy, I mean, there's no one challenging them to the left side. So they can easily just poke up this left. That was a horrible miss. I mean, it's not his fault in the STB trying to get that shot on the E100, because if he would have actually stayed to aim, he would have got shot. So he had to do that shot as he was coming back, but just unfortunately it did miss. Now, if AMX 30B there decides to try and rush this 50B, and of course the STB, because he backed up, he was able to get that shot. So that was a good move. Now, as you can see, they are starting to push a little bit. They're starting to, the red team are starting to push a little bit, which means they have to drop back a little bit. So the STB is going to start relocating, because if they're going to wait there and the team start rushing, then they're going to go for the STB, because he's a one shot, and he does take out that the KPF. So Every is holding this. He's on 5.5k damage. He's already had a monster game, and he's not really lost too many hit points. So the STB is going to start flanking around, and as you're going to see in a moment, he's going to go the long way just to make sure that he doesn't get spotted. Now the Pajero is there. Nice shot there from Every, puts him down to a one shot. The E100 is pushing now. He's a one shot, and that was a great awareness. Now the STB is going to get at the back of that Pajero, and obviously because the Pajero is trying to focus on the 50B, then Gravy can just get around and he's going to be able to clear him nice and easy. So 2 against 2. It's 2 against 2. There's the Foch. He could have probably just used the HE to try and guarantee the pen there. But look at that. That is just amazing play. The STB was there waiting for that shot. That was just the platoon game in general, overall, was just amazing. I mean, the repositioning at the end there from the STB, it was definitely a game changer, because if that Foch was pushing this AMX 50B while he's on a reload, there is no getting away from that, and that was just a match-winning decision in relocating around that side of the map. So well played to the both of them. Of course, it was a 1 versus 7. They get 7 kills between them. STB on 3.2k damage and Every on just over 6,000 damage. Over 10,000 damage combined with the both of them, just almost. So thanks guys for watching. Make sure you are subbed to Every, and I will see you all very soon. Thank you Every for inviting me to do this. Bye bye.